Raise your hand if how many of you guys are Mexican? According to the United States Census Bureau, the percentage for Hispanics in California back in 2014 was 38.4%. Mexicans are the dominant race in California, and the population keeps growing. The Mexican flag represents a lot of history in Hispanic culture and those who fall under the category of Mexican. I think people should learn about the culture. They can know what makes it unique. Learning about the history of the flag will help you know more about Mexico. I'm going to talk about how the Mexican flag represents Mexican culture, and after how the Mexican culture and the flag represents me and my family. My main point one is the Mexican flag used today was officially used in 1968. Before that, a similar flag was used in 1821. The colors on the flag have different meanings that are significant to Mexican culture. First, the red on the flag, which meant the union between Americans and Europeans, and then the green signified independence, and the white signified religion. However, the colors did not always mean this. An ex-president of Mexico named Benito Juarez changed the meaning of the colors. Today, green means hope, white means unity, and red means the blood of the national heroes. The history of the eagle in the middle of the flag is important. It represents the beginning of one of the greatest cities ever built in Mexico. That city is the great city of Tenochtitlan, where Mexico City now sits. According to Aztec legend, one of the leaders was told by a god in a dream to build their city where they saw an eagle standing on a cactus with a snake in its mouth. The area they had built their city in was not attractive, but they built their city there because of the eagle that they saw. Mexico is represented through the flag as a reminder to Mexico about their homeland and great country, who has gone through plenty of pain and success. And some of that pain is the mafias and the gangs that have been throughout the different cities in Mexico. I have an aunt who lives in Zacatecas, and I talked to her a couple of weeks ago, and she said that some of the gang members from the mafia, they pass by in like Suburbans, like black GMCs, and they pass by and they're just like patrolling the city, and they have trouble with taking them out. Now I'm going to talk about how the flag represents me. I have traveled to Mexico plenty of times. Each time I have visited, it excites me to learn more about my Mexican culture. I have learned the way people live, why they live in certain ways, and what keeps them alive. For example, medical cures with homemade remedies, their surroundings like huge ranches with wild cows and chickens. One personal story that I remember, I think it was like a couple years ago when I was 11. I was on the ranch with my uncle and my dad, and I was little, and they told me, hey, go and gather the cows together in this fence. It's like some type of den type of thing. It was like 12 cows. It's like, go get the cows, and we had these special like tasers they didn't listen to tase them, right? And I got the bright idea to go to one. I tased it in the butt, and like it twitched. It twitched. It was funny to me. So that's what I remember. Some of my traditions in the Mexican culture are the music and food. For example, when celebrating someone's birthday, it is tradition to play a song called Las Mañanitas. I was going to bring it and play for you guys at the accordion, but I thought it was going to rain today, so I didn't bring it. The song is special because it serenades a person's birthday in a traditional Mexican way. My family loves the accordion as well. It is an instrument that has been in my family for years. My great-grandfather played the accordion, and as a child I would watch in amazement. Now I am continuing with that tradition by playing that same instrument. In huge holidays like Christmas, it is also my family's tradition to make large amounts of tamales. This dish helps my Mexican family make our celebrations with loved ones unforgettable. It represents the coming of families getting together during the holidays and excessive weight gain. Maybe now you have more knowledge on the Mexican flag and its meaning. I talked about the Mexican flag and how it represents Mexican culture, and then I talked about my traditions, traveling, and generations. Lastly, my Mexican culture is all around the United States. The population of Hispanics keeps growing every day. It is a culture that has unique traditions. people that are strong physically and mentally. The country of Mexico is special to me and to all who are Mexican. Remember, the flag represents you and I.